Hey everybody, Adam Savage in my cave to talk about the humble screwdriver today. Suffice to say, I have a favorite screwdriver, and it is the one you see arrayed before you. This is the Stanley Workmaster series of screwdrivers. Stanley made this handle form factor a couple of different times, but it is the Workmaster series with these smoky but clear gray handles that are my favorite for their feel. And also I have some deep nostalgia about these, specifically because one of these 65302s, the number 2 Phillips driver, for most of my adult life, I have had one of these in my toolbox with a bunch of blue spray paint on the back end. And that was my dad's screwdriver that he gave to me that was in my kit for my whole professional career until I was robbed on Savage builds. I've since replaced it. And I've since built a full set of Stanley Workmaster series screwdrivers. And that engendered this letter from Conrad Lagasse. He sent me this letter, Mr. Savage. I remember you talking about screwdrivers and that you really liked the Stanley Workmaster. I also had some of these early on in my toolbox for my woodworking hobby. Unfortunately, I fell to the big box store of a matching set and no longer possess any. I do remember that the Stanley always felt like it belonged in my hand. Yeah, that is totally real. The ergonomics of this tip, even down to these notches out here for handling, it's really, really spectacular. I revere this screwdriver. He said, I was amazed to come upon a pair of new old stock Stanleys at a garage sale. There's this funny thing. He writes garage, G-A-R-A-G-E, but his cursive is loose enough that it could actually be spelling the word savage, garage or savage, and it feels sort of appropriate. Mr. Heinemann's nickname for me, until we were making Mythbusters, was Master Salvage. So I've always been garbage.
Someone is at the front door.
They're not. I've always been garbage adjacent. There is no barcode, so I believe they are original. I thought that you would appreciate this for your collecting. I love your videos, especially the one-day builds. Please enjoy these. Dude, here is what Conrad sent to me. Oh yeah, original 1970s. Like, oh yeah, here it is, 1980 Stanley. No UPC code on these. And this is like just before UPC codes. I will tell you, among the skills that I have, I'm also a graphic designer. And being a graphic designer who grew up in the 70s, I particularly love specific aspects of graphic design from the 70s, and it is this kind of visual communication. The font choice here, the choice of the yellow, the use of yellow and black, the degree to which this communicates. This is just a masterpiece of simple communicative design. I will never remove these from the packaging. Hilariously, this is the one model I don't have of the Phillips, but luckily, when it comes to the flathead, I do have the flathead. I'm gonna have to keep on searching for my 65203 Phillips here, because yeah, I am never removing that from its packaging. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing, and I think I'm going to hang these up here at the cave. Conrad, thank you so much for the generous gift and knowing that I would appreciate the new old stock. Man, these are in such amazing condition. Even the whole cutout for this has not been too compromised. All this time, someone could have bought it, snapped it out, and messed it up. But because they didn't, we get the original. Triangular-shaped handle fits the fist for maximum comfort and torque. Boron alloy steel blade, heat-treated for strength and durability. Chrome-plated, finely polished bar with precision ground tip. Works safely with tools by wearing safety goggles. Thanks, you guys, for joining me. I will see you next time.